welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my latest handbag acquisition and just a little backstory. I've been looking for a tote for quite a while to replace the Never Full bags that I got rid of. And I got rid of those because of quality issues. So I didn't want to go back with another Louis Vuitton bag. So I decided to branch out and try a brand I had never tried before. So I started researching and I thought about doing the YSL Saint Laurent tote, but after watching several videos, I realized that that tote didn't have really any structure, not the one I liked. So I didn't want to go with a bag that had no structure. I wanted a standalone bag that if I set it down, it would stay standing upright and it wouldn't melt into this leather puddle. And I also knew that I wanted an all leather bag. So those were two of the things that I really was looking for, in addition to it being about the same size as the Never Full was. So, and yeah, I'm not going to say anything about Louis Vuitton other than I'm just taking a very long hiatus from them right now. So yeah, so after doing a lot of research, I decided on a particular bag that, of course, I was late to the show and they don't sell this bag on the website anymore. So I had to go hunt for it on other websites, but I was lucky and I found it. So I decided to go with an Alexander McQueen bag. So Alexander McQueen is a brand that is known for its edgy vibe. And that is something I really, really love. Like in the winter, I love like moto jackets and black jeans and combat boots and stuff like that. So that edginess is something that I tend to migrate towards. And so when I did my research on Alexander McQueen, I saw that I just loved the entire aesthetic of his stuff. Like his bags, I think, are gorgeous. So I found the tote that I wanted, and yeah, I am super excited to show it to you. But, you know, I'm a little upset because, again, I didn't realize that Alexander McQueen is already dead. So, yeah, anyway. But the person who took over for him is a woman who worked with him while he was still alive. And she continued on with that edgy aesthetic that he was so well known for. So, anyway. This is the desk bag. The desk bag is such good quality. It's a very high quality, like canvas, cotton canvasy feeling. It has beautiful red tassels. It says Alexander McQueen on the top. And another thing I love is that it is a drawstring bag. So don't get me started on Louis Vuitton's desk bags. They're an absolute joke. They don't stay shut. And it's like act of Congress to get a drawstring bag from them. So So anyway, and this is the back of the bag. This is the Alexander McQueen logo that is on some of his items. I think this logo is on some of his card cases. So yeah, so let me go ahead and just get right into it. I don't want this to be a really long video. So, I'm so excited. I love this bag so much. I decided to go with the skull, or what is it called? The leather skull shopper. And it is a very minimalistic tote. So it's just plain black. It has beautiful small pebbling on the leather. It says Alexander McQueen in gold embossed letters right here. I hope that's focused and you can see it. And the reason it is called the skull shopper is because, let me see if I can show you. It has a little skull on it with Swarovski crystal eyes. And then this is just a little medallion that says Alexander McQueen. And this is a non-removable tassel. And it's just braided right here. And then it's loose on the end. And so I really like this little detail right here. So that's why it's called the skull shopper. And this is the side of the bag. The back is very plain. Nothing, no pockets. That's the bottom of the bag. No feet on the bottom. I kind of wish they would have put gold feet on the bottom, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me. The Neverfull didn't have feet. My GM Neverfull doesn't have feet, and I'm fine with that. So yeah, and it's leather, so I can just like wipe it off. And then it has a snap top closure. And unlike a lot of other bags, these snaps are very, very sturdy. Like it's sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you. And it is stuffed right now. I have used the bag already, but it started raining here, and so I needed to use a crossbody so I could be hands-free. So I switched over to my Pochette Métis for the time being, but I'm about to switch back into this bag. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take all of this stuffing out. It is a very large bag. It's not as big as the GM, but I think it is a little bit larger than the Neverfull MM. So the interior of the bag, I don't know if you can see that, is a black suede. So it's so nice on the inside, and it's very large. It has no pockets on the interior. What is that I'm looking at? A piece of paper. Hold on. Ruining the aesthetic of my video. Okay. And it's still there. What the heck? Get out. Okay. So that's the inside of the bag. And it does come with a removable pouch. I like this pouch a lot because unlike the Neverfull pouch, this one's a little shorter, but it's taller, and it fits a ton of stuff because the leather is so soft and malleable. Like you can see how soft the leather is. And it says Alexander McQueen right there in gold embossed letters. It has a leather zipper pull and a gold metal zipper. Open it up, and on the interior, it is suede, just like the inside. Oops, I just hit my camera. Just like the inside of the bag, it's suede. It has the Alexander McQueen tag here, and it just says Alexander McQueen, made in Italy. This bag is Italian calfskin leather, so I also love that. But I like this pouch because it's removable, and you can use it as a wristlet because it has a little hole down here that you can attach the peg to, and it's just a little push thing. It's very easy. So then it's actually a legitimate wristlet. Like you can carry it like this. And the other thing I like is that the wristlet strap is on the correct side of the pouch. And what I mean by that is this. When you close this bag, it's zipped shut now, and you have it on your wrist, the zipper pulls should always be in the closed position and down here at the end, so that if you're holding your bag, if this is the closed position, then your zipper, if it becomes loose over time, could inch its way down, and you could actually lose your items from your little pouch. But this one is correct. So they have the little zipper pull goes down, so it zips down into its closed position, and that is how I like my pouches to be. I don't like it when this is the closed position, because then the zipper could inch its way down and you could lose your items. So it comes with a pouch, and it's very substantial. You can fit a lot in this pouch because, as you can see, it's very malleable and it stretches out. And even though it doesn't have any depth to it, it's so soft that it has a lot of give. And the only thing in here is, this is the little Alexander McQueen book. It has, I don't know if you can see it or not, it has his emblem on it. There you go. And it's just the care instructions. And then the other thing in here is the Alexander McQueen quality control tag that shows who inspected the bag, I guess, to make sure it was perfect. They should have those in Louis Vuitton bags. So now the bag is empty on the inside, and you can see it's just a big black hole. There's nothing else inside of it. That's the Alexander McQueen tag right here. That just says Alexander McQueen, made in Italy. And on the back side, it has the identification number. There's the tag right there. And that is it. Like, this bag is so minimalistic. It's very, very simple. It's not flashy or anything like that. That's another thing that I wanted. I didn't want something that was going to be really flashy. I've been using this a lot for work. And speaking of work, that's another reason why I haven't filmed a video in a very long time, because I did start a new job. So after being with the school district for 15 years, I decided it was time to move on and get another job. So I did get a job that has somewhat something to do with my degree, but it was a position that requires a degree. So I finally used my college education to get myself a big girl job. And so, yeah, but I bought this bag kind of as a treat to myself for getting a new job and breaking the cycle. And I don't like change. So I stayed with the same job forever because I don't like stepping outside the box. And that's something that I'm really trying to change about myself. So yeah, so as you can see, it is wider at the top than it is at the bottom, just like the Neverfull is. But this bag is a little larger than the Neverfull because it is 12 inches across here, just like the Neverfull, but it is 7 inches here. So it's as wide as the GM. So it's it's as deep as the GM, not as wide. So it's as wide as the Neverfull MM and as deep as the Neverfull GM. And then I believe I think it's the same height as the Neverfull. It might be a tiny bit taller. I think this might be a little taller than the Neverfull MM. But yes, I love it. And I also like the fact that when I have it on, the straps are not too long. I don't like for my tote bags to hang, like way down here. I like for them to be kind of high up near my armpit, but not in it. Like, I don't want it like this, but there's plenty of room there. So even if I wanted to put a coat on, like I have a sweater on today, and if I wanted to put on a heavier coat, I would still be able to get this on my shoulder. Yeah. So anyway, I will have some more videos coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I'll be posting another video. Hopefully it will be a bag reveal, another bag reveal. This one is like for work. This was for my present to myself for getting a new job. Oh, I didn't tell you. So you cannot get this bag on the Alexandra McQueen website anymore, I don't think. I think I looked and I couldn't find it. But you can get it on other websites. Like, you can still get it, I think, on Nordstrom. You can order it from places like Gilt or Rue La La. I don't know if you can get it on Farfetch. I didn't check. But yeah, so I had to get this one from Nordstrom. Excuse me. But yeah, so this is my new bag. If you have any questions, please list them down below. Sorry, I was choking to death. Anyway, so I got mine from Nordstrom, and it was a little under $1,000. So this bag is also better priced than the Neverfull, and it's 100% leather, and it's made in Italy. So I'm like, okay, you do the math. So yeah. Oh, and I also like the fact that it has the little skinny straps. So it has the skinny straps like the Neverfull has, because I do like that about the Neverfull. I don't like big, huge, chunky straps on a tote. So yeah, that's so cute. I love it. Anyway, if you have any questions about this bag, please feel free to put them down in the comments section, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like content like this, then please consider subscribing. And if you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Also, if you're wondering, I am wearing my Ana Luisa jewelry. I have on my 2 necklaces. They come from different sets, but I like to mix and match my Ana Luisa stuff. And then I also have on the mini Abbey earrings. I love these little earrings. I wear them all the time. Their jewelry is very high quality. This video is not sponsored by them. Sometimes I get questions about my pieces, so I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you. And yeah, So I will see you in my next video. Please stay safe and healthy, and I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.